Success begins in the mind. Your life, your accomplishments, your happiness, they all start with what you think, how you think, and the patterns you set for yourself. Every great achievement, every goal reached, starts with a thought, an idea, a belief that this can be done. You see, the mind is the most powerful tool you possess. It can create wonders or hold you back, depending on how you train it. Most people never realize this. They go through life letting circumstances, past failures, and other people's opinions control their destiny. But you have the power to change that, to brainwash yourself for success. Now, brainwashing usually has a negative connotation, but think of it this way: your mind is already being influenced by everything around you, your environment, the media, the people you interact with, the things you see and hear every day. You're already being shaped by these influences, whether you realize it or not. So why not take control of the process? Why not feed your mind with thoughts and beliefs that lead to success? Let's talk about 7 ways you can do that. 7 ways to brainwash yourself, not in the negative sense of the word, but in a way that cleanses your mind of doubt, fear, and failure, and replaces those with thoughts of courage, belief, and achievement. The first way is to choose your thoughts. That's right. You are the only one in control of your thoughts. You may not be able to control everything that happens to you, but you can control how you think about it. Most people live on autopilot, reacting to situations and circumstances, but you have the power to consciously decide how you will think about every situation. When you face a problem, you can either see it as a challenge or a defeat. You can choose thoughts that build you up, or you can let negative ones take over. The choice is yours, and the more you practice choosing empowering thoughts, the more natural it will become. Over time, those thoughts will shape your actions, and your actions will shape your life. The second way to brainwash yourself for success is to focus on what you want, not on what you fear. Fear has a way of creeping into our minds, paralyzing us before we even get started. But here's the thing: your mind doesn't distinguish between what you want and what you don't want. It simply acts on the things you think about the most. If you're constantly thinking about your fears, about what might go wrong, about failing, about not being good enough, then those are the things you will bring into your life. But when you shift your focus to what you want, to the goals you want to achieve, to the person you want to become, then your mind starts working toward that. Every day, remind yourself of your goals. Visualize them. Feel the emotions that come with achieving them. The more you focus on what you want, the more your mind will find ways to make it happen. The third way is to surround yourself with positive influences. You become like the people you spend the most time with, the things you listen to, and the environment you immerse yourself in. If you want to brainwash yourself for success, you have to guard your mind against negativity. This means limiting your exposure to people who drain you, who discourage you, who fill your mind with doubt. It means choosing to spend time with those who uplift you, who believe in you, who challenge you to grow. It also means being mindful of what you consume, whether it's the books you read, the shows you watch, or the conversations you engage in. Feed your mind with positivity, inspiration, and knowledge. Choose influences that push you closer to your goals, not farther away. Next, the fourth way is to use affirmations. Affirmations are powerful statements that help reprogram your mind for success. They are positive statements about yourself, your abilities, and your future that, when repeated consistently, begin to shape your beliefs. Now, at first they may feel strange or even false. If you've spent years telling yourself that you're not good enough, it's going to take time to shift that narrative. But remember, you've already been using affirmations all your life, only they've probably been negative ones. I'm not smart enough, I can't do this, it's too hard, I always fail. These are affirmations too, but they are working against you. It's time to replace them with ones that work for you. Start with something simple like, I am capable of achieving my goals, or I deserve success. Say them in the morning, say them throughout the day, say them before you go to bed. Over time, they will begin to shape your beliefs, and your beliefs will shape your reality. The fifth way is to visualize your success. Visualization is a technique that has been used by athletes, business leaders, and high achievers for years, and for good reason. When you visualize yourself succeeding, you are training your mind to expect success. You are rehearsing the outcomes you want, and in doing so, you are preparing your mind and body to take the actions needed to achieve them. Take a few minutes every day to close your eyes and vividly imagine yourself reaching your goals. See yourself in that moment, experiencing the emotions, the pride, the joy. The more detailed you can be in your visualization, the more effective it will be. And the more you do it, the more your mind will begin to believe that it's possible. The sixth way to brainwash yourself for success is to take action every day. This is where most people fall short. They have the thoughts, the affirmations, the visualizations, but they never take consistent action. Success doesn't come from thinking alone, it comes from doing. Every day, no matter how small, take some step toward your goals. It doesn't have to be a giant leap. It can be something as simple as making a phone call, sending an email, reading a book, or working on a project. The key is to build momentum. Each small step adds up over time, and before you know it, you'll be much closer to your goal than you ever thought possible. Action creates results, and results build confidence. And the more confidence you have, the more success you will attract. Finally, the seventh way is to stay consistent. Consistency is the glue that holds everything together. It's easy to get motivated for a day or a week, but true success comes from sticking with it, even when it gets tough. There will be days when you feel like giving up, when doubt creeps in, when you don't see any progress. But that's when you need to stay the course. Success doesn't come overnight, and it doesn't come without setbacks. But if you keep showing up, if you keep taking action, if you keep feeding your mind with positivity and belief, you will get there. Stay committed to the process, even when the results are not immediate. So there you have it, 7 ways to brainwash yourself for success. You have the power to choose your thoughts, to focus on what you want, to surround yourself with positive influences, to use affirmations, to visualize your success, to take action every day, and to stay consistent. These are not difficult things to do, but they do require discipline. The good news is, the more you practice them, the more natural they become. Success is not about luck. It's about creating the right mindset, the right habits, and the right actions. And it all starts with what you feed your mind. Train your mind for success, and success will follow. It's that simple. You have everything you need within you to achieve your goals. Now it's up to you to take control, to brainwash yourself for success, and to create the life you've always wanted. Success is not reserved for a select few. It's not something you stumble upon by accident. It's the direct result of intentional thought, focused effort, and consistent action. Most people think that success is elusive, that it's something others are destined for, but not them. But that's not true. Success is available to anyone willing to put in the work, mentally and physically, to reach it. You see, life responds to the demands you place on it. If you expect more from yourself and your circumstances, life will rise to meet those expectations. But if you constantly settle, constantly tell yourself that things will never change, then that's exactly what you'll get, more of the same. To brainwash yourself for success is to retrain your mind to expect more, to demand more, and to believe that you deserve more. It's a conscious decision, a commitment to building a mindset that not only chases after success but expects it. And this process is ongoing. It's not something you do once and then forget about. You can't think positively for a week and expect a lifetime of results. It's a daily commitment to controlling your thoughts, adjusting your focus, and taking action. Every morning when you wake up, you have a choice to think the same old thoughts that have kept you stuck, or to think new, empowering thoughts that push you forward. The choice you make in those moments will determine the trajectory of your day, your week, your year, and ultimately your life. The great thing about this process is that it builds on itself. As you start to see results, as you start to achieve small victories, your confidence grows. You start to realize that you are capable of much more than you once thought. And that confidence propels you to set even bigger goals, to take even bigger actions. It's a cycle that feeds itself. Positive thoughts lead to positive actions lead to positive results, and positive results lead to even more positive thoughts. This is how success is built, one small step at a time. Now, let's be clear, this doesn't mean that the road will always be easy. In fact, there will be obstacles. There will be challenges. There will be moments of doubt, moments where you question whether you're on the right path, moments where you wonder if it's all worth it. But those moments are a test of your determination, your resilience, and your commitment to your goals. The people who succeed are not the ones who never face adversity. They are the ones who face it head-on and refuse to let it defeat them. One of the keys to brainwashing yourself for success is learning to view challenges as opportunities. When something goes wrong, when you encounter a setback, don't see it as a failure. See it as a lesson. Every challenge contains within it the seed of an opportunity, but it's up to you to find it. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me, ask, what can I learn from this, or how can this make me stronger? This shift in mindset is crucial. When you train yourself to see challenges as opportunities for growth, nothing can stop you. You become unstoppable because you realize that every obstacle is just another step on the path to success. This brings us to an important point. Success is not just about achieving external goals. Yes, it's great to reach financial success, career success, or whatever your specific goals may be. But true success goes deeper than that. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. It's about growing, evolving, and constantly pushing your limits. It's about developing the mental toughness to face any challenge, the resilience to keep going when things get tough, and the discipline to stay the course, even when the results aren't immediate. Success is not just about what you achieve, it's about who you become in the process. Every time you overcome a challenge, every time you push yourself to take action when you don't feel like it, every time you choose to think empowering thoughts instead of negative ones, you are becoming stronger. You are becoming more capable, more confident, and more prepared for the next level of success. This is why the process is just as important as the outcome. The person you become through this process is the real reward. And here's something else to remember: success is not a destination. It's not something you reach once and then you're done. Success is a continuous journey of growth and improvement. There will always be new goals to set, new challenges to overcome, and new opportunities to pursue. This is why it's so important to cultivate a mindset that embraces growth, that seeks out new opportunities, and that constantly pushes the boundaries of what you think is possible. The world is full of opportunities. Every day presents new chances to learn, grow, and succeed. But most people don't see these opportunities because their minds are clouded by doubt, fear, and limiting beliefs. When you brainwash yourself for success, you clear away those mental barriers. You start to see opportunities where others see obstacles. You start to believe in your ability to achieve great things, and that belief leads you to take the actions necessary to make it happen. Success at its core is about mindset. It's about believing in yourself, believing in your goals, and believing in the process. It's about refusing to settle for less than you're capable of, and refusing to let fear or doubt hold you back. The only thing standing between you and the life you want is your mindset. Change that, and you change everything. So make the decision today. Decide to take control of your thoughts. Decide to focus on what you want instead of what you fear. Decide to surround yourself with positive influences, to use affirmations that reinforce your belief in yourself, to visualize your success, to take action every day, and to stay consistent. These are not just suggestions, they are the steps that lead to success. They are the principles that, when applied consistently, will transform your life. Your mind is the most powerful tool you have. It can either be your greatest asset or your biggest obstacle, depending on how you use it. So use it wisely. Train it for success. Feed it with thoughts that empower you, that motivate you, and that push you to take action. You have the power to shape your future, to create the life you've always wanted. But it all starts in your mind. Success is within your reach. All you have to do is take control of your thoughts, take consistent action, and never give up. Because in the end, the only thing standing between you and your goals is the belief that you can achieve them. And once you truly believe, nothing can stop you. When you fully understand that your thoughts are the foundation of everything you accomplish, the next steps become clear. Success is not about luck, chance, or some outside force determining your fate. It's about you, your thoughts, your beliefs, and the choices you make every day. And the best part, you have control over all of these things. Each day is an opportunity to condition your mind for success. It's not a one-time event or something you achieve overnight, but a lifelong practice. Just as an athlete trains their body, you must train your mind. The more you practice, the better you become. And with time, this mental conditioning becomes second nature. You start to think and act in ways that align with success automatically. I think of it like this: every thought you allow into your mind is like planting a seed in a garden. If you plant negative, self-limiting thoughts, you'll grow weeds, doubt, fear, hesitation. But if you plant positive, empowering thoughts, you'll grow the kind of mental strength and resilience that leads to achievement. It's simple, but it requires discipline. You have to be the gatekeeper of your mind, constantly aware of the thoughts you allow in and the thoughts you need to reject. And that's where the real work begins. It's easy to get swept up in negative thinking, especially when you're faced with challenges or when things aren't going your way. But this is where you must stand firm. When doubt or fear creeps in, recognize it for what it is: a passing thought, not a fact. You don't have to accept it. You can replace it with something more empowering. This is the essence of brainwashing yourself for success. It's about consciously choosing which thoughts to give power to. And let's talk about the power of belief. Belief is at the core of everything. If you don't believe you can succeed, no amount of effort will make it happen. Your actions are always a reflection of what you believe is possible. So if you want to achieve great things, you have to start by believing you can. This isn't about blind optimism or wishful thinking. It's about cultivating a deep, unwavering belief in your ability to achieve your goals. This belief, like a muscle, gets stronger the more you use it. The more you believe in yourself, the more capable you feel. And the more capable you feel, the more action you'll take. Action reinforces belief, and belief fuels more action. It's a cycle that builds on itself, but it starts with that initial belief. So take some time each day to remind yourself of what you're capable of. Remind yourself that you have everything you need to succeed within you. The more you nurture this belief, the more powerful it becomes. Now, you might be thinking, what about failure? What if I try and it doesn't work out? Here's the thing, failure is part of the process. No one who has ever succeeded did so without failing along the way. In fact, failure is often the very thing that propels people to greater success. It teaches you what doesn't work, it forces you to grow, and it builds resilience. So don't fear failure. Embrace it. Learn from it. Use it as fuel to keep going. The key is not to let failure define you. It's easy to get discouraged when things don't go as planned, but that's exactly when you need to double down on your belief and your commitment. Remember, it's not the people who never fail who succeed, it's the people who never quit. Every setback is just a setup for a comeback, as long as you keep moving forward. So when you fail, and you will dust yourself off, learn the lesson and keep going. Your success is not determined by how many times you fail, but by how many times you get back up. Another critical aspect of brainwashing yourself for success is the ability to stay focused. In today's world, distractions are everywhere. It's easy to lose sight of your goals, to get caught up in things that don't really matter, or to waste time on activities that don't move you closer to success. But if you want to achieve anything significant, you must develop laser-like focus. You must prioritize your goals above everything else and eliminate distractions that pull you off course. This means being intentional about how you spend your time. Every day, ask yourself, is what I'm doing right now moving me closer to my goals, or is it pulling me away from them? The more you can focus on what truly matters, the faster you'll make progress. And this requires discipline. It requires saying no to things that don't serve you, even if they're tempting in the moment. But remember, every time you choose to focus on your goals, you're reinforcing the mindset of success. And let's not forget the importance of gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful force that can transform your mindset in an instant. When you focus on what you're grateful for, you shift your attention away from what you lack and toward what you already have. This creates a sense of abundance, which fuels even more success. It's easy to get caught up in chasing your next goal, always looking ahead to what's next. But take a moment each day to appreciate where you are right now and all that you've already accomplished. Gratitude doesn't mean settling for less or becoming complacent. It means recognizing the good in your life while still striving for more. It's about finding joy in the process, not just in the outcome. When you approach life with an attitude of gratitude, you attract more positive experiences and your mind becomes more open to opportunities. So as you work toward your goals, remember to appreciate the journey. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small, and trust that you're moving in the right direction. Finally, let's talk about persistence. Persistence is the backbone of success. It's the quality that separates those who succeed from those who give up. The truth is, most people give up too soon. They try something for a while, but when it doesn't produce immediate results, they quit. They assume it's not meant to be or that they're not capable. But success doesn't work that way. It requires persistence. It requires showing up day after day, even when you don't feel like it, even when the results aren't visible yet. The most successful people in the world are not the ones who never faced challenges or setbacks. They're the ones who refused to quit. They're the ones who kept going even when it seemed like nothing was working. They had the persistence to stick with it, and eventually their efforts paid off. You must have that same level of persistence. If you want to brainwash yourself for success, you have to commit to the long game. You have to be willing to keep going no matter how long it takes. Remember, every time you take action toward your goals, you're building momentum. That momentum might not be visible at first, but it's there. With every step, you're getting closer. And the more persistent you are, the faster that momentum will grow. Success is often a matter of hanging on just a little bit longer, pushing through just one more challenge, taking one more step when everyone else has given up. So don't stop, don't quit, keep moving forward, and success will eventually be yours. Success is not about luck or chance. It's about mindset, belief, focus, gratitude, and persistence. It's about taking control of your thoughts, choosing empowering beliefs, and taking consistent action every single day. You have the power to brainwash yourself for success, to rewire your mind for achievement, and to create the life you've always dreamed of. The path is clear. The tools are in your hands. Now it's up to you to use them. So starting today, take charge of your mind, train it for success. Focus on your goals, believe in yourself, and refuse to give up. Every day is an opportunity to move closer to the life you want. Make the most of it. Because in the end, success is not just about what you achieve, but about who you become. And with the right mindset, there's no limit to what you can accomplish. The future is in your hands. Go out and make it happen. You are the architect of your future, the one who decides how your story unfolds. Every decision, every thought, every action is like laying a brick in the structure of your life. The question is, what kind of structure are you building? Is it one that stands strong, rooted in belief, effort, and persistence? Or is it shaky, built on a foundation of doubt, hesitation, and excuses? This is the reality. You already have everything you need within you to create the life you want. No one can hand you success. You have to take it for yourself. You don't need someone else's permission to start pursuing your dreams. You don't need to wait for the perfect time, because that moment is now. If you keep waiting for the stars to align or for conditions to be just right, you'll be waiting forever. The only thing you need to begin your journey toward success is the decision to start. And once you've made that decision, the key is to keep moving forward, no matter what obstacles come your way. The road to success is rarely a straight path. There will be detours, bumps, and moments when you're tempted to turn back. But if you've conditioned your mind for success, you'll see those moments as part of the process. You'll understand that the obstacles are not there to stop you, but to help you grow stronger, wiser, and more resilient. I think of every successful person you admire, whether in business, sports, the arts, or any other field. They didn't arrive at success without facing setbacks. In fact, many of them have stories of failure, rejection, and moments where everything seemed to be falling apart. But the difference between those who succeed and those who don't is not the absence of hardship, but the ability to push through it. They didn't stop when things got hard, they kept going. You have that same ability. No matter what challenges you face, you have the strength within you to overcome them. You have the power to decide how you'll respond to every situation. Will you let challenges break you, or will you let them build you? Will you retreat when faced with difficulty, or will you rise to meet it? The answer to these questions will determine your success. Now, let's talk about self-discipline. Success is built on the foundation of discipline. It's not enough to have big dreams or even to believe in yourself. You must also have the discipline to follow through on your plans, even when you don't feel like it. Discipline is doing what needs to be done, even when you're tired, discouraged, or unsure. It's about showing up every day, putting in the work, and trusting that your efforts will eventually pay off. There will be days when you don't feel motivated. That's normal. But discipline is what will carry you through those days. Discipline is what separates those who succeed from those who simply wish for success. You can't rely on motivation alone, because motivation comes and goes. But discipline, the ability to stay the course, to stick to your commitments, to keep moving forward, even when the road is tough, that's what will ensure your success in the long run. So how do you develop discipline? It starts with small, consistent actions. Set goals for yourself and break them down into manageable tasks. Then, commit to completing those tasks each day, no matter what. It doesn't matter how small the action is. What matters is that you're building the habit of following through. Over time, these small actions compound, and before you know it, you've made significant progress. Success is not achieved in giant leaps, but in steady, consistent steps forward. And as you develop discipline, something incredible happens. You begin to trust yourself. You begin to believe that you can rely on yourself to do what you say you'll do. This self-trust is a powerful force. It builds your confidence, and that confidence spills over into every area of your life. You start setting bigger goals, taking on greater challenges, and pushing yourself to achieve more. Discipline, when practiced consistently, creates momentum. And that momentum is unstoppable. Another key to brainwashing yourself for success is to cultivate resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks, to keep going when others would quit. It's about developing a mindset that sees failure not as an end, but as a stepping stone. When you're resilient, you don't let temporary defeats define you. You understand that setbacks are part of the journey, and you use them as fuel to propel you forward. Building resilience starts with how you talk to yourself in moments of difficulty. When things don't go as planned, Pay attention to your inner dialogue. Are you telling yourself that you failed, that you're not cut out for success, that it's time to give up? Or are you telling yourself that this is just a temporary setback, that you'll find a way through, that you're learning and growing stronger? The way you talk to yourself in these moments matters. Positive self-talk is a crucial part of building resilience. It's also important to keep your perspective in check. When you face challenges, it's easy to feel like the world is against you, like your problems are bigger than they really are. But if you can step back and gain some perspective, you'll see that most obstacles are not insurmountable. They're just another part of the process. Remind yourself that everyone who has ever achieved anything significant has faced challenges, and if they can overcome them, so can you. And here's something else to remember: you don't have to do it alone. While much of success is about mindset, belief, and self-discipline, it's also about surrounding yourself with the right people. The people you choose to spend your time with have a profound impact on your mindset and your actions. If you surround yourself with people who doubt you, who bring negativity into your life, or who don't support your goals, it will be much harder to achieve success. But if you surround yourself with people who believe in you, who encourage you, who challenge you to be better, you'll find it much easier to stay focused and motivated. Seek out those who share your vision for success, who are on a similar path, and who will hold you accountable. Having a support system of like-minded people can make all the difference when the going gets tough. And finally, remember to celebrate your wins along the way. Success is not just about reaching the final destination, it's about the progress you make on the journey. Take time to acknowledge your achievements, no matter how small. Every step forward is a victory, and every victory builds momentum. Celebrating your progress keeps you motivated and reminds you that you're on the right path. So here we are, back to where we started. Success begins in the mind. It's about what you think, what you believe, and the actions you take as a result of those beliefs. By choosing empowering thoughts, focusing on your goals, taking consistent action, developing discipline, and building resilience, you are brainwashing yourself for success. You are reprogramming your mind to expect greatness, to strive for more, and to achieve the impossible. Your life is a reflection of your thoughts, your beliefs, and your actions. If you want to change your life, you must first change your mind. And once you do that, there's no limit to what you can accomplish. Success is not a mystery. It's not something reserved for a select few. It's a process, a series of small, consistent actions taken over time. And the best part, you are in control of that process. So make the decision today. Decide to take control of your mind, to train it for success, to feed it with empowering beliefs and positive thoughts. Commit to taking action, to staying disciplined, and to pushing through any obstacles that come your way. Know that you have everything you need within you to achieve your goals. The only thing standing between you and success is the belief that you can achieve it. And once you truly believe, nothing, absolutely nothing, can stop you. Your future is in your hands. Take control. Make it happen.